Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about abortion, pro and against, pro-life, pro-choice. Let's get into it.
On the track.
I was reading an article in the Gleaner. It's dated January 31st, 2019, and what stood out to me was the fact that I did not know this. 95% of the abortions that take place in Jamaica are because of unwanted pregnancies, and the other 5%, this is based on the article, I might be wrong, the other 5% are based on fatalities, like the mother's life being at risk, the child, there's just no other way than for the unborn child to die, and so it just has to take place. Now, me personally, I'm not on any extreme spectrums when it comes to abortion, so I'm not extremely no and I'm not extremely yes either. I believe it depends on the circumstances, it depends on the individual, and it depends on the motive, it depends on why you're doing it. At the end of the day, I strongly, I vehemently oppose a person or a female choosing to have an abortion because I don't want to have this baby. Like, I just want to have sex, unprotected sex, and if the baby come, if 10 baby come, I gotta abort the 10 of them because I don't want to try. I'm not gonna approve that. And I think that there should be systems implemented to curb that. Like, for example, if they say a woman will come 10, 15 times to do an abortion, and it's just because of an unwanted pregnancy, because she just wants to have sex, she doesn't want children. No, miss, we can't accommodate it so much time. That's killing with intent. You get what I'm saying? And then there's the other side of the coin where you have a mother who the pregnancy is fatal because she has some illness, and to carry it would really need to take her life. And in that case, I just believe, based on my moral compass, that you should do or make the decision that is best fitting for the most people involved, being the woman and her husband or boyfriend and her family. You have the case where the woman was raped and she may not be strong enough to raise a child. When I say strong enough, I mean mentally. She may not be mentally strong enough to raise a child. She basically conceived through rape, and so she may choose to abort it. I can understand in that case. And of course, there is the situation where there's no other option but for the child to die because maybe they have something or something is terribly wrong. So at the end of the day, again, for me, it comes down to the situation. I'm not extremely opposed to it, and I won't go all out and say everybody who has the opportunity to do an abortion is supposed to. I'm a little pro-life and I'm a little pro-choice, and I say it's based on the situation. So that's basically my take on it.
I believe that abortion should be legal, and as such that will facilitate safe, surgery, as they call it, safe, what the word may I look for, procedures for our young women and for our women of society. Let me not narrow it down to young women. So for me, pro-choice, I just feel like it gives everybody the basic human right to decide what they want for themselves. So no government, no mother, no father, unless of course you're of the age that persons over the age might have the legal age to have sex. Yeah, but it gives everybody that autonomy to make the decision that will alter your life forever. You're the one who will have to deal with that, whether you go down the line, you know, feel bad about it or have no regrets. You're the one who's going to deal with it, and as such, I feel that the decision should lie ultimately with the mother. So pro-choice is for and pro-life is against. Pro-choice focuses, appeals to the body autonomy of the mother, and pro-life focuses on the life of the fetus, you know, the developing baby. If you're pro-life, that means you support all life, fetus and mother. Correct me if I'm wrong. So if that having a baby is a risk, you know, you might come out dead, the baby might come out dead. You might come out alive, the baby might dead, the twin might dead, the baby might dead. You don't know, it's a risk, you get me? And if we're going to justify it by saying everybody have a right to life, I agree, I support life. I'm not going to say I'm very religious, but I believe in you know. And I agree with you that our lives matter, but ultimately I think the decision should lie with the mother. So now, when you allow for exception to your pro-life, you know, stance in life, when you allow for an exception in abortion in case of rape, that's you justifying your claims. I don't understand. That means that you're acknowledging the violation of autonomy. And you understand my point that indeed abortion should be pro-choice. Government should legalize abortion so as to facilitate safe deliveries for our women. I mean, my hear about stories about rusty nails in a rusty nail in a Pepsi bottle, and you just drop down the stairs and you thump up your belly, and also, come on now. Doctors are still doing it, persons are still doing it. So just legalize it. Just legalize it. The decision shouldn't be yours or the government. And let's talk about religion, since you don't want to go religion. How is it that we don't want to follow certain things that the Bible says and not some? If I got talk about religion, we're going to talk about religion, right? Cross. What about fornication and adultery? What about lie? What about robbery? Talk about them things and I come talk about all lies. I understand the point. I understand that I look at dirty mosquito a while ago. I understand that, but at the same time, you have to look at the mental state of the mother. You have to look on the financial status of the mother. Some women only get pregnant because they want to keep the man, and as soon as the man leaves them, don't want the baby no more, so you can make that mother, you can force that mother there to carry the child and hate herself and hate the pitney when it born. And yeah, you want to get her for adoption, but you're not going to the system is a bed of roses. The system is flawed and corrupt. I would never want to put my child in the system. Never. So with that being said, I support abortion. I am pro-choice all the way, and it is the woman's body, and the decision lies ultimately with her.
The initial stages of my reasoning ability, I would say I was against abortion because I feel like at the back of my mind I was thinking about the fact that it's alive and you were just disregarding that life as if it was nothing, and so I just thought it was absolutely wrong. But then I think about the circumstances under why people get abortion, and it varies. So I feel at this point my thought on the matter stands on the basis of what the situation was or why they're doing an abortion. So things that would probably make me pro-abortion would be rape or instability in finances, mental readiness, Raising a child is I think it's a job of a lifetime, and if you're not mentally stable, then trust me, you are going to put that child through a lot, because you aren't mentally ready to handle all the situation that this child is going to bring to you. So mental stability is definitely one. People have to be mentally ready to take care of a child, and I stand behind that 100%, because if you look at today's society where we have our children raising children, you can see that a lot of the children are suffering because they themselves don't know how to take care of themselves, much less someone else. And financial stability basically speaks for itself. You have to have money to take care of a child. Like once you hear baby, toddler, child, it automatically, it's supposed to lodge in your head that that is expensive. Children are not cheap, and so you find that people opt for abortion in a means to save that child from going through struggles. I personally want my child to have everything they would need. I wouldn't want to put them in a compromising position where they would have to, get less than what they deserve. Listen, people, apart from the money, mentally, you have to be ready to take care of a child. Like, you have to have a certain level of maturity or a certain level of reasoning, because trust me, the decisions that you have to make for someone else, a child, it's like it's very crucial and critical in how these children grow up. And today a lot of people are not mentally stable to take care of a child. A lot of people my age, you find that they're going through depression, they're going through a lot of personal problems, accepting themselves, confidence, just functioning in general, because mentally their parents were not there for them, and it has messed them up in a lot of ways. So definitely being mental stable is one for me, and I feel like it's a case where you could have the option of getting rid of that fetus before it's even considered alive, because you know that you're not mentally ready. It's definitely a 4 for me. And then lastly, rape. Like rape in general is just one of the most difficult situations anybody could ever go through, and that messes with your mind drastically, because no, like a whole heap of stuff is going through people's heads that experience that type of that rape. And so to have a child with the person who violated you, or to have a child from the person who violated you, will be a constant reminder of what you've been through for me. And mentally, to keep that child after, I know I would not be available. I feel like I would probably even neglect if I was, deciding to keep that child. So definitely rape would be a good reason to get an abortion.
Thank you guys for watching so much, and just share the video, drop a comment, and let us know what you think and your views. If you want to share your experience or somebody else's, that's fine. And until the next video, bye guys.